Hello there, amazing people. I'm going to give you guys a secret weapon how to piss off a Linux nerd, or at least diffuse them, or make their well, not make their arguments invalid, but make them stop fucking preaching to you. I'm a Linux nerd. I've been preaching to people, and I've been throwing this in my face. And I can tell you firsthand that it works. And it's really simple. When they start to talk about software licenses, when they start to talk about owning your software, when they start to talk about data collection, telemetry, when they start to get really, really deep into their nerd boner, you just say these words to them: I don't care. And that instant nerd boner goes away. It deflates the nerd boner right away. Because then they get focused on why you don't care. And then they start to educate you about why you should care. And you know what you say again? I don't care. Then the boner, their penis gets tracked into their body. And they get more frustrated and speak about all other fucking political and ethical and any other fucking thing they can think of. And you know what you just say? I don't care. Just keep doing that. It frustrates them to no fucking end. Because they think that they have seen the light. It's kind of like someone wants to save the world and you tell them, I don't give a fuck, I kind of like the world that I'm living in. And they're like, but can't you see? I don't care. Can't you see? I don't care. Can't you see? I don't care. I found that if you say that to people, Linux people, a lot of them will just shake their head, get frustrated, retrieve into the forest with their friends and sit around the campfire and talk about Richard Stallman's massively sexy belly and having a circle jerk about that. Some of them will be like, but, and then you tell them again, and then they will retract into the forest, and they will probably have a full cipher to Stallman. Blow up Doll, they will cuddle and be like, these people are mad to me, Mr. Stallman. Can you please help me? But there is a few select people that just don't get it, and they will keep coming at you. They will keep fucking trying to convince you. They will keep telling you how to live your life. They will keep telling you what fucking software you should use. And again, the only thing you have to say to them, I don't care. Because they feel that the open source philosophy, the Linux philosophy, the political aspect of it is way more important than feeding starving children in Africa, giving them water, giving medical help to people that can't get medical help, it's more important than fighting homelessness around the world. It's more important than fighting injustice around the world. This is the most important thing in the whole fucking universe is Linux. And if you don't care about that, it's taking away their whole identity. It's taking away their everything they stand for. And they have no real debate about it. Because here's the thing. You are allowed to not care. It don't make you a bad person. You're not doing bad things. They may tell you that you're a bad person for not caring, but you are not hurting anyone. I will kind of go into a little bit of a side note, but it kind of goes into, go in hand with this I don't care mentality that you should tell them if you don't want to listen to them. Is that I've seen this a lot in the Linux community, to some extent also even with the Stallman, is that they don't like what Microsoft is doing. So they're attacking the users. They're like, okay, we have to educate the users. We have to tell the users that they are bad and they should not use this software and blah, 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 blah. Because their philosophy is that, well, if we can talk to the users and get the users away from it, Microsoft will not have a customer. The thing is, they probably have millions to close to billions of customers. And we can't fucking convert all those people. It's impossible. Like, you can't get everyone or most of them away from Windows. So here's what they should be doing. If they really care about consumers, if they really care about user experience, they should be trying to change Microsoft. They should be going to the root of the problem. What is the root of the problem when it comes to Windows? That's Microsoft. Why are they not lobbying against Microsoft? Why are they not having marches complaining about the anti-consumerism of Microsoft? Well, probably because they have to go outside and get some exercise, but it's too much of a job. You need to organize. They need to figure out what the fuck they actually want to do and how to do it and find the proper way of doing it. It's much easier to tell Bob or Joe or Josephine over there that they should not use Windows and, you know, go nuts towards Windows and tell them all kind of things they should be doing instead of using Windows, and why this is better than that, and why, you know, this is anti-consumer and this is not, instead of actually changing Microsoft. Because as long as Microsoft is making Windows as it is, there will be a user base. Because, like I said, most people don't care. They honestly don't. They are willing to not own the software. They are willing to give up some form of privacy. They are willing to give up some form of telemetry for the convenience of running Windows. And we're not just talking 1% of the user base. We're probably talking 90 to 95% of the user base that are like, I just don't care. I don't care that I'm being censored. I don't care that there's a TPM. I don't care that this and that and so on and so on. The only thing they care about is, can I work, you know, with the system? Does it provide me with the tools I need for doing my work and my games and, you know, my Facebooks and stuff like that? Does the computer and the operating system together make it a useful tool for me? That's the only thing they care about. And we can go into a debate if they should care more about it or not. I would say they should. You would probably also say they should, but we can't force people to care about things they don't care about. That would be kind of a little bit being like a dictator, okay? So, I don't care is the best way to diffuse any fucking Linux nerds out there. Any nerds in general. Xbox nerds, I don't care. Nike nerds, I don't care. Levi's nerds, I don't care, you know. Cisco nerds, I don't care. Terminal nerds, I don't care. It gets any fucking toxic fanboy winded up more easily than fucking telling them that their favorite idol is standing outside the door and wanting to hug them or give them an autograph or a one-to-one session or something like that. Their whole identity is getting challenged right now. Just use I don't care. If someone goes after you, I don't care. If someone wants you to preach and lecture you, just say to them, I don't care. Even if you care and you don't want to talk, or you just don't want to talk to them, just say, I don't care. I don't care, by the way. See you all later, by the way. Bye-bye.